Hi everybody, we're back out in the shop, and today we're going to be making another part of the grill set. So for the last few years I've been using this steak fork. It's just a standard, cheap, made in China somewhere, I guess. I don't know. But I've been using it for a few years. It works good and everything, but as you can see, it does not match the rest of the grill set. So today, out with that, and we're going to build a new one. And just like the other grill set pieces that I've made, I'll make the handle pretty much the same, drill the holes in it. We're going to have to put it in a lathe. We'll face off this end, face off this end. We'll drill and tap. I chose to go with a metric 5/8 pitch thread, I believe it was, simply because it was a common size that I use around here in the shop a lot, and a lot of things are tapped to that dimension. So we got the lock nut washer. We'll bend this after we sharpen it. I'll find center on it, and then we'll make it a fork. So off and running. For this particular part, I decided to go ahead and make a round over on the very end where the fork will actually thread into it. I like it to be a little more clean on this particular part. A little more rounded lines, I think it'll look good. We'll go ahead and drill the hole, tap the hole, and move on. Okay, we'll go ahead and take the workpiece out of the lathe. We'll move over to the mill. I'm going to drill all the holes and the hole for the lanyard as well, and then we'll bring it back over here and step drill from small to big, then hollow out the handle to make it a little bit lighter. Okay, a couple of people asked me about this tool that I used. They didn't quite understand how I found the center of the workpiece. So this tool that I use is spring-loaded, and as you can see, the bottom portion that I touch off on the vise will move around. So as this spins, it'll be centered like this, and then whenever I touch the edge, it kicks off to one side, and that tells me that I've found the very edge of this. So I go to the other side, do the same thing, and divide that number in half, and that gives me the center line of the workpiece that we're working with. So the distance from here to here is 811 thousandths of an inch. So we'll divide that in half. It'll be 405.5 thousandths. That'll give me center. We'll use the DRO for those measurements. Okay, now that we've got the first set of holes drilled and they turned out pretty good, I'm going to rotate the part over 90 degrees, and what I'll do is I'll use these two little pins to go inside the workpiece to square it on the vise so that I can clamp it and drill the other side of the holes. Okay, we're going to do pretty much the same thing. To get the hole where I want it in the correct place, I'll use these dowels once again to center or to properly rotate the workpiece so that when I drill the hole, it makes sense that this hole is offset from these holes. All right, now that we've got the hole cut for the lanyard, we'll go over to the lathe and we'll drill through this back side all the way to this point. I think it's a 4-step operation. We'll start small, work our way up to big. Okay, that was painful, but we got the holes drilled, nevertheless. Moving on. Okay, off camera, I went ahead and, holy shit, that's hot. Off camera, I went ahead and ground the sharp ends of what's going to be the fork. Here in just a moment, I'm going to put the workpiece in the press, and I'll use a flat piece that's ground round, and I'll bend it to where it creates the fork. Okay, now that I got the fork bent and shaped and sharpened, I'm going to send it out to my buddy JD. I don't have a Heliarc welder or a TIG welder to weld stainless, so I'll send this out to JD. As soon as he gets it welded up and back to me, we'll finish up the fork, actual fork piece, screw it into the handle, and put the lanyard on. Okay, we got the part back from JD. He welded it up for me. It looks pretty good. I like it. I think it's going to look pretty good on the new handle. So let's put it together. Okay, everybody, there you have it. There's the stake fork. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I think the handle looks pretty good. I like the length of it. My grill's pretty deep, and I wanted to be able to reach way back in the back of the grill. So, let me know what y'all think. If you liked it, hit that like button. I hope y'all liked it. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I can't wait to use it. I'm going to fire up the grill here in just a little bit, as a matter of fact, and see how it works. I may take my camera out and show you what I'm grilling and show you how I use the tools. But anyway, for now, that's going to be it. I'm going to call it a day out in the shop and fire up the old grill. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Comment if you would like. If you come up with something you'd like for me to build, put it in the comments. I'll see if I can get to it. Anyway, for now, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.